And hopefully everybody can see.
Yes.
Five. Okay, good. 5 ways to make money. Okay, business opportunity here. And okay, again, there it is. Okay, yes, and because, like I said earlier, we have breakthrough health technology and here, and all we're doing now is we're just spreading this word through word of mouth, and and we're helping people out with their health. I mean, what better cause is there? And as we build, we can also build our own bank account too. So there's our theme, Lifewave's theme: live long, live well, and live younger. They're kind of their slogan. I love that slogan there. So we are even attracting, I've been around for 9 years, and now more than ever, we are attracting health practitioners and even other network marketers to Lifewave. And a lot has to do with this one here, the X39, that can activate, a peptide, a copper peptide, which in turn can activate our own body stem cells, and the results, as we all well know, is incredible. So here I am with Dr. Dan, and to give you an illustration of maybe how this can build, he is I consider one of the top biomedical doctors in all of Singapore. And here we are outside of his office area, and we just met with him. I met him at the Tokyo Health Fair. And so we started there in February of 2018 in Singapore, and it's grown just by word of mouth, through 1 lit candle to 2 lit candles to 3 lit candles to over 3,000 lit candles. And here we are having a great time. We're good friends now. Here we are in Germany. You can see some of the paintings there on the side, and just having a good time with Lifewave. It all starts with you. And so there's 5 ways to make money. And the first way is very simple: buy it wholesale and sell it retail. Buy wholesale, sell it retail. And so you can resell from the packages that you buy. If you bought like a platinum or a diamond, you may have a lot of products, so you're more than welcome to resell some of the product line. Or you can also sell through your website, and everybody has a website, lifewave.com/ mine is energy medicine. Okay, and so you can even brand yourself. And so whatever you like, if you've got a certain theme, you can put your name, what have you. Your website, just direct people to your website. And so let's just take the X39 for instance. So that retails for 149 and wholesales at 99. So therefore, if somebody were to buy X39, say from your website, you make a quick $50. Okay, so it's that simple. Buy wholesale, sell it retail. Okay, and feel free with any questions. We are small in numbers here, so anybody feel free with any questions at all. So as I move on to the next way, I need to explain. I kind of jumped in with the platinum and whatnot, but I need to explain the package options, right, and the prices for that. And so we have bronze, silver, gold, etc. on up, and the membership pricing is $129 for 2 packets, and for silver is $300 for 6 packets. And then a packet is like any one of the 30, like energy, say there's 30 patches in a packet. And so that's kind of the pricing that we got going on here. You enter and purchase one of these packages, and then you're entitled to wholesale pricing from then on. What I love about Lifewave is there are no annual membership fees, and there are no mandatory monthly subscriptions. Okay, and other people in other network marketing, they found this quite refreshing. And the other thing to consider, though, is that for the X39 and the X49, that equals 2 packets. X39 took about 10 years of research and development to come up with the X39 patch, and so it costs a little bit more. So people can pick and choose, kind of like cafeteria style. They can purchase, say, a silver and they can get 3 packets of X39, or maybe they can get 2 packets, and maybe they want to purchase then a glutathione and say a carnosine on top of that. So whatever equates to 6, whatever your package is, that's what you can get. Now, the one other thing that I love to talk about here is, we just get in where we fit in. We don't need to sell the big package, because what can happen here is, let's say somebody came in at silver, and they love the products and they want to purchase more. Well, guess what? They can even purchase even lower than what I can at wholesale by doing this. You can do what's called an upgrade. And then for, let's just say, from silver to gold, the difference is $200. So you pay $200 upgrade, and you get the difference in packets. So you would get 5 packets at that point in time. So so that's another way to consider purchasing, is just through upgrading here. So that's just the pricing structure. Any questions on that at all? Okay, and if not, I will go to income stream, the second income stream, number 2. And so I just covered these packages and their corresponding prices. So as somebody enrolls another brand partner, so let's say you enroll somebody as the silver, we call that a product introductory bonus, PIB. So there's corresponding a commission for signing somebody up, and then in silver it's $50, gold it's $100, platinum it's $150, and diamond is $200. Oh, but what's the $500, Ted? Well, the company, whenever a diamond signs up, there's $500 of commission that's paid out for the enrollment bonus. Now, if you are a diamond and you sign up a diamond in the first 14 weeks of your anniversary date of a diamond, the company treats you like what you're called a senior director, and they will pay you $500. And so, but that happens in the first 14 weeks. Okay. Now, if you're just say, let's say it's week 20 in your diamond, then you would get the $200, and then the other $300 will go up the rankings, which I'll cover some of that here in the next chart, or next couple of charts. Okay, but now here's where things really get exciting, and that is the residual income, or the passive income. And here is our third income stream. We are what we call a binary, where you have a left team and a right team. You can place people on the left side or the right side, okay, and just keep building. And then as your team, then as you enroll people, so maybe your third person you may put on the left side, but then maybe by then the right person over here may sign somebody up. So whatever happens volume wise, because every one of these patch products, when they're bought, they're assigned a BV value to them. So like for the X39, it was 77 BV, business volume points. So at the end of the week, the computer looks and they tally your left team and right team up. And if you have 990, and with a combination of either 330, 660, left, right, or vice versa, 660, 330, the company will pay you what we call a cycle bonus of $50. Okay, so that's a cycle bonus, which is, so get excited when you get the cycle bonus. That's it, because now the residual income has started. It has finally started. And this can keep on cycling down pretty, it can grow pretty incredibly, to the point where it does have to cut off. Can't go on forever, but it does cut off at $25,000 per week. Okay, so I think I think I talked to Dr. Aaron about that, and Dr. Aaron says that's pretty good, but show me some more, Ted. So I will in income stream number 4. But to give you an idea what residual income is all about, I remember I was in Singapore, and I asked somebody had been in the business for a while, and they were cycling maybe once or twice a week. And I said, yeah, I'm only making maybe $50 or $100 a week. So I said, wow, only? What do you mean only? I says, let's just say you were making $300 a month, say. you would have to have the equivalent of $72,000 in the bank, earning 5%, to get that $300 a month. So even when you're cycling once or twice, this residual income is very powerful because we have what's awesome is we have consumable products and people will keep consuming every month. So don't underestimate the power of 1 or 2 cycle bonuses, and it just keeps growing, folks. It just keeps growing on. So look at it also. That's another way to look at it. So I show that there. All right. So I said there's a fourth income stream here. And one way to illustrate this is it's called a matching bonus. And we just pick a concept of you recruiting 5 people. And through duplication, those 5 people recruited 5 people. And then those 25 people then recruited 5 people. And the company pays down to 3 generations of matching bonus. Okay, now these are people that are in your line, right? Not you may get some spillover that wouldn't be considered a matching bonus. So it's your first generation, second, third generation. So somebody could come on a year from now and that'd still be a first generation. Okay. So if everybody was to make $1,000 a month, or that 250, 5 cycles a week type of thing, what would the numbers look like, Ted? So $1,000 a month times 5 people, right? We recruited 5. That's 5,000 in volume. And then the company pays a generation matching bonus of 25%. So you would match 25% off of that person, or $1,250. Okay. And off of those 5 people, I should say, $250 each. And then the second generation, you just do the numbers and just multiply it out. If everybody made $1,000 a month, now you'd have 25 people on your second generation. And then, of course, with the power of duplication, the numbers really start to grow exponentially to the point in this perfect world example, just to give you an idea of what matching is all about. This particular example would be $31,000 a month. Now, this has no cap on it, so you can match, and there's no caps on that. So that's the fourth way to make money. So the fifth way to make money is this. Okay, so take a little bit of explaining to do. So the first earned position with our company is what's called manager. Okay, now to become a manager, you need to be a gold or above, and you need to generate 110 PV, personal volume, and you need to have 2 silvers or more active on the left side that you've sponsored, and 2 silvers or more on the right side that you've personally sponsored. And then you become what's called a manager. And that's the first earned position, right? The gold and the diamond, that's a kind of purchase position, but this manager is the first earned position. So this is the key position within the company. So the benefits of becoming manager is you can earn up to $1,500 a week in the cycle bonus. Remember, income stream number 2. And income stream number 3, you can match on the first and the second generation. You get that 25 and the 20%. And you can also match $100 on what I call the open volume on download diamond. So what does that all mean, Ted? So let's just say this silver you've recruited here, and let's say they've recruited a diamond. So enrollment bonus, they would get $200, right? $200 if you sign up a diamond. But Ted, wait a second, you said $500 goes to, the company pays out $500 for every diamond that comes on board. So yes, that's true. So the other $300 kind of, it goes upstream, kind of like a salmon going upstream, and $100 gets dropped off at the upline sponsors manager. Okay, so then that's $300 that would have been paid out, 200 plus 100. And then the next $100 goes upstream and finds the next director. And then the senior director would get the last $100. So it always pays out $500. So this is the benefits of being a manager. It's just the key position, work. Everybody, what's the goal? What's my goal from a business point of view? Well, your goal is to become a manager. Now, some people, they make manager in a day. They just have a little, I call them Tupperware parties or tea parties. Just have a little, invite a group of people at home. And what I like to do is just demonstrate our patch technology. And usually we can do that through paying demonstrations and do simple apply the technology and see if we can reduce their pain levels. Because you will agree, if we can reduce their pain levels 50%, 70%, 100% in just a few minutes, you think we get their attention? You better believe it. So yeah, so people may, they feel that and they want this technology then, right? So they'll purchase a silver package or a gold package or whatever. So some people, yeah, they become manager in a day. So I forgot to put that one slide in. So the next position is director. Okay, and director looks like this manager chart, but the only difference is now you also have to have a manager that you've sponsored on the left side and a manager that you sponsored on the right side. And that will basically push you up to the director level with these similar qualifications here. And as a director, then you can even make even more money than $1,500 a week in cycle bonus. You can make up to $2,500 a week in cycle bonus money. You can match to 3 generations, and then remember that additional $100 with the fish going upstream. Then at that point in time, let's say you were a director, and this silver sponsored a diamond. As a director, you would get $200 then, rather than just 100 as a manager. And so, and it just keeps on going up like that. But I just really wanted to emphasize the manager, because that's the keystone. That's the position that, again, if you can become a manager and then you can, help your team to get a manager on the left and a manager on the right side of you. Oh my goodness! Now you're on your way up through the chain, if the corporate ladder, if you will. So a little bit about the company, momentum wise, because we want to be with a company that's growing, right? We don't want to be with a company that is kind of flatlined or things like that. So let's just take a look at what momentum means, right? It means something different. In the engineering world, I think of it as mass times velocity when you say momentum, but in the network marketing world, it's typically thought of as a really rapid growth stage of a network marketing company. So this study was done by Richard Poe. He's published this. Many people have also used this. And every network marketing company, all the successful ones, if you plot their annual growth rates, it comes out, there's 4 phases to a successful network marketing company. There's formulation, concentration, momentum, and stability. And it's usually at about the $50 million a year point when a company goes into this exponential growth, this momentum state. And what he says is this is the moment at 50 million roughly, and it's not exact science, but just they as they plotted these other successful ones like say Melaleuca or Herbalife or whatever, they all kind of have the same sort of pattern. That's the point where exponential growth kicks in, when fortunes can be made overnight by those lucky few who got into the company before it went into momentum. Naturally, you want to get in this state here rather than in again that stable state. We want to hit that sort of sweet spot. I feel that we have. And so as we look at the numbers here, folks, here it is. In 2018, we did 21 million and 20 million in sales, say. And then in January of 19, X39 was introduced and annual sales tripled. Okay. And then the next year, we're in a COVID year, and it almost tripled again. And then it almost doubled again in 2021. Okay, so you can see this company is well on its way to becoming $1 billion. And I hear numbers of maybe even, 2 billion, several billion. No promises, but this company is definitely on a roll, on a momentum roll. And so you even take a look at Nu Skin as they plot this out here. They were in the formulation stage here, and then they sort of concentrated. And then in 89, they introduced some new products, and the company went boom right into momentum. And just in a 4-year window, they become $1 billion a year company, very successful company. And so in this window here, 500 millionaires were created in the company of New Skin. So that just sort of illustrates what Poe had indicated in his book there. So yes, so we're growing. We opened up Thailand in 2022, a beautiful office there. We got offices in Japan and Thailand, Taiwan, and it's in Malaysia, Indonesia. So we're opening, and we're really looking to open into the Korea market, hopefully this year. So what I tell people is, you know, when you join, it can make a difference, because as you get in place, you know, you can come on board, and yes, as you grow it and maybe some spillover comes your way, this group of people goes below you. If you do analysis and keep thinking about it, and I can bash on my engineers because I'm an engineer myself, as they think about it, well, other people are still going to keep coming in, okay, and then maybe you decide to join them later on. Well, these people came in before you. So Tina, this is great that you came in and joined us. Now you have Dr. Aaron there, and is really going to grow this big. He's very committed to grow this, and so your timing is really, really good to join and you know, get this growth and leverage your time. Okay, so I say, folks, just lay out your 5-year business plan. Okay, and maybe the first year you may work really hard, and you may not earn that much money, but as the beautiful thing about network marketing, as you work it, what can happen is the compounding effect starts to go. And maybe your second year you don't work maybe as hard, but guess what? The income's starting to grow, because now you have your teams that's growing it, and you're leveraging your time to the point where maybe even after 5 years, depending on how you grow the business, yeah, you could even become, you know, hardly even working. So that's the dream. And so I just tell people, you know, work a 5-year plan. I'm kind of a steady worker. I'm just sort of steady. So I look at this as my hourly rate goes up over every year. So and so I'm not at the hardly working point yet, but you know, because I love it. I don't really think of this as work. I almost think of it as fun work. I almost got a calling to get out there and help people. So personally, I love it. Okay, and here are just some sites that to go to with a lot of great information. This is a great link to send out to people first time, and they want to know what stem cells are all about, or they want to see videos on how it works or how the technology works. It's all here. So maybe take a picture of that one and take a look at that, Tina, if you like that when you introduce it to people. This is a good one to send them, startx39.com. And Dr. Aaron also, StartX39 is very good because it has it in so many different languages too. So if you go there, you can just click on the flag, and you know, it'll be in you know, Chinese or Japanese, or you know, many Portuguese or what have you. So many different languages there too. So we have Lifewave Connect webinars. The reason why I talk about this is beyond the compensation plan. Yes, we're independent. We're all independent distributors, if you will. But even though we're independent, we do have this support system here. And so the company, they have continually, just yesterday, they had one of these Lifewave Connect webinars. And so ensure that you, if you haven't already, make sure you're getting the emails from corporate. And if you're not, you can go into your back office, click on resources, click on email list members, and get the newsletter directly from corporate, which maybe they send out once a week. They'll send a little update on something. It's always, you want to be plugged in. You want to be plugged in on what's going on. So this is just from Lifewave itself. We have a lot of good on Telegram. Tina, are you on Telegram? And do you have the app, the Telegram app?
No, I don't have that.
Okay, so what I would suggest is definitely to download the Telegram app. And how about the WhatsApp? Do you have the WhatsApp?
I do.
Okay, good. So we do a lot of our communications through WhatsApp and through the Telegram also. So just to give you an idea on some of the ones here on Telegram, here is a Quantum X39 testimonials. So that one's really good because first off, it's just a wealth of resources. It's a library of testimonials, if you will. And there are thousands, I think it's up to about 6,000 members there. And you can hear, learn about other things because, you may hear of, again, we do not diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, but, we do hear of others' testimonials. And it's very interesting to hear from others. So you can, there's a search engine on there. You can even search for your favorite itis. And you might just be surprised of listening to hearing, some everyday people talk about how this may have helped manage their particular situation. So that's Quantum X39. There's Patching Q&A, and you can join that group too. And that one's really good. Of course, you have a great patcher right there, Dr. Aaron, too. But let's say he's not around. You can go here and ask questions. Boom. And we have many people that, we're all contributing and we're all adding to that there. And now for a more of a business-minded chat group, we have the Lifewave team chat group. And then kind of Rick and myself, we formed our own little team chat, and anybody within our group, Dr. Aaron, what have you, we're all in the Rick and Ted team chat group here. So a lot of great things. There's another one here called Lifewave Testimonials. This one more is on the testimonials on the videos, and this one's more of maybe pictures, kind of before and after type pictures, maybe acne before and, using it, and you can kind of see some incredible success stories there. And this is an interesting one. Dr. Aaron, I don't know if you've been able to capture this one or not, where you can create your own link where you can send this link out and people can just, because it's a little bit cumbersome at times, but imagine sending your own link out and all people, it comes pre-populated with an X39 and one, and all they have to do is click it. And it's kind of like Amazon. You just fill out the address and credit card information, and boom, Lifewave will send you that. And you can purchase quickly. And then if people want to purchase at wholesale, they can too. Okay. So there's the Rick and Ted team chat. I kind of discussed that. And then here is Q&As. So Dr. Aaron, myself can get you linked in on these various things. There's a group that puts together these testimonials, and they're doing Zoom calls just about every night from 6 to 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And it's great because you'll get to hear, you learn and you hear so many things and testimonials. You realize this is something that is so incredible when you start hearing some of these other people. So it's more than just Dr. Aaron or myself talking about it. It's just everyday people and telling about their story. It's very interesting. And from a business point of view, you may have read some network marketing books. I always suggest people to get this one and read this one. It's very simple reading, but it's very solid steps that as far as introducing people and how to find people, and because we're in a recruitment business, let's face it, we're in recruit, and that's what we're at. Okay, we got to get the word out and if you want to really be successful, figure out a way to get the patch on the people. Okay, if you get them on the people, then the patch works. I think of that little packet as like 30 employees, and get out there and disperse those 30 employees and get them working for you, because when people will feel it. And so figure out a way, to get them on the people. Dr. Aaron has shared this with many people, and they notice it. But get this book. I highly recommend. It's Eric Worre's book on GoPro. And it's not any particular company. It's just the whole concept of network marketing, and it kind of gives you that stronger credibility or conviction, if you will, that network marketing is a perfectly fine way to move goods and services. And but we hear of some negative stories about it. Maybe your Uncle Joe will say, "Oh no, what are you doing, Ted? Why are you getting into network marketing? Oh my gosh, nobody ever makes anything in network marketing." Well, maybe Uncle Joe had bad experience. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't on the right team. Maybe he went with a company that went down. There's a lot of businesses, they don't make it in whatever industry, restaurant industry, hotel industry, what have you. And yes, there's some that fail, but that doesn't mean that network marketing industry is broke. It just maybe he wasn't on the right team. Lifewave, we have 19 years of accomplishments that we're proud of. We have over 100 patents to show that this technology works. Independent people saying that our technology work, along with our science. We're very proud of our studies that we have, and so we have many accomplishments that we're proud of. This isn't something that just started, and it's not a matter of, well, will this product work or not? We know it works, and it's just it's just a matter of getting the word out there. And so I even broke down the 7 steps and a network marketing professional, according to Eric Worre. We find our prospects, we invite them to take a look, we present our product, we follow up with them, help them, you can become a customer, help them, become a distributor, and then just get them started. And then promote events, and let them know every Monday. There's my slide there. So every Monday, here's my sponsor, Rick DeLuca. I've known Brother Rick there for over 25 years. And he's the one that told me about this. He is a professional network marketer. And boy, when it helped me out so much, I figured, I got to tell everybody about it. So what we do at this DeLuca team training on Monday, this is for business-minded people who want to really know how to build up their business. And we pick a topic and we dive into it, and have had a great time with it. So the leaders are here, and we help to support Rick, and we accomplish these trainings on Monday. So I encourage you to do that. If you want to know more about patching and patching techniques, this one here, Larry Yang and his darling wife, Nikki Chan, they've been doing this for quite a while now, every Thursday night. Join them on this Zoom call here and learn about the patching, some of the location, which patches might be good in certain situations. Our big next exposure, which we have the ones that I just mentioned, Monday and Thursday, and several at 6 o'clock Pacific time. But the big one that's coming up is our convention, Tina, our Lifewave convention that's going to be happening in October. Closer to you than me, and that's Orlando, Florida. Okay, so if there's any way you can go to that, there'll be several thousand people there for our global convention, and join there if there's any way possible. So consider that. Okay, and yes, just look at this and figure out a way to make a couple $100 a month. But as you see the success with that, and then continue to grow it, and we really pay off some bills, and maybe even fulfill some dreams that you may have out there. And even if you're family members, you want to assist family members, and we are in the process of this is a lot with me here. I'm trying to help the next generation. I've taught my 4 kids about this technology, so I'm assisting them too, and not only with the health, but also with perhaps leaving a little bit of a legacy to the next generation here. So so there we are. We're just having a good time. We're in Pete's Coffee, and I saw this sign. It says, "Yes, it's possible," right? And so I said, "Rick, let's take a picture, because it's possible." Yeah. So we don't come with health backgrounds at all, and he's senior presidential director. He was the number 4 senior presidential director in the company, and then I'm presidential director here. So yes, it's possible, folks. So there we go. Let me just put it back, and we can open up to questions. Um,